Hi everybody, Nuala here, just checking in. So, like everybody, I have been doing a lot of walking. It's become a very popular pastime and it's great to get out and about if you can. So yesterday I was out on my usual route, a little loop that I do, and on the country lane I spotted little fairy houses attached to trees, and I thought they were so lovely that I would like to share them with you. The first fairy house I came upon was a fairy house painted in stripes, and it was the NHS fairy house, so the stripes were to represent the rainbow. The next fairy house I spotted was a lovely little purple fairy house, and it was the Page fairy house. The next fairy house I came upon was a lovely blue fairy house, and it was the Look fairy house. As you can see in the picture, the fairy houses are quite well camouflaged in the trees and quite hard to spot, but you just have to keep an eagle eye open to find these little fairy houses. The next tree I came upon had a pink, yellow and blue spotted fairy house, and it was the Ellen fairy house. The next tree had two fairy houses. One was the Hayden fairy house and the second was a lovely pink Cleo fairy house. Next up was the Lucy fairy house, which was a lovely orange fairy house. Walking along another about half mile, I then spotted the Tilly fairy house, which again was a pink striped fairy house. Next was another NHS lovely rainbow striped fairy house. The next one I spotted was the Taylor fairy house. It was bright pillar box red and looked like a little pillar box in the tree. The next fairy house I came upon was a lovely green fairy house, and it was Granny T fairy house. The next yellow striped fairy house was the Daisy fairy house. The final fairy house I came upon was a yellow fairy house, and it was the Buttercup fairy house. I found 13 fairy houses in total. I don't know who put them there, but I thought they were a little bit of magic, and they certainly brightened up my day. I don't know if they're made by children or children and adults, but I thought it was a lovely reference to the NHS, and I now call that lane Fairy Lane.